The big political story of the morning is this. A Romanian hacker known as Gusifer, speaking with Fox News, he says he easily and repeatedly hacked into Hillary Clinton's personal email server in 2013. And he says others hacked into it as well. Watch this.
There was up to 10, like, IPs from other parts of the world. You see the numbers only, but you can tell by the numbers the region of the world.
Okay, so others hacked into it as well. Syndicated talk show host and Fox News contributor Leslie Marshall is with us. Leslie, welcome to the program. To me, this is a question of judgment. She knew going into this that people's emails can be hacked very, very easily. But she did it anyway. She set up a private, non-secure email server system. And now we find out it has been hacked. You can't do that. You can't run for the presidency of the United States of America with judgment like that. And you say?
Well, I say, first of all, we don't know that it's been hacked. The FBI says it has not been hacked.
They say
this guy's in prison.
You can bring with your own opinions, but you cannot bring with your own facts.
No,
what the FBI said was
they have no evidence that this guy has hacked except for his claim.
And we also know that if you're a reasonably good hacker, you can get in and out without anybody knowing. We do know that.
And if you if you make such a claim,
so is
then
this
you
guy
should
lying?
prove evident. I believe he is.
You think he's lying?
Yes, I do.
Did he lie to NBC News 4 weeks ago when he said exactly the same thing? This is a total lie? He made it up?
He doesn't have the evidence. He had evidence when he claimed to hack into Colin Powell. He had evidence when he claimed to hack into former President Bush. He doesn't have any evidence. Sure, did he give out her private email address at one time, which somebody who had it, used to work for her, maybe even was a friend of hers, maybe gave it to somebody who gave it to somebody who gave it to somebody, but he doesn't have evidence of this claim.
You don't
if he has evidence
of this, into it?
No, and I believe the FBI when they say that they have no evidence that he has.
Experts went over that interview. How he got into it was he found out all about Sidney Blumenthal. He got into his email. Having got into his email, he could then get into Hillary's private server.
But he hasn't produced anything from that side. No, I do not. If he produces something, then I would believe him.
So you're just
show me the proof.
Blow this all away. It's of no consequence whatsoever because
no, that's not
lying.
what I said. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is, you know, you have to look at your source, and this guy is in a prison cell in Virginia who's making a claim without any evidence. To your point about being not being cautious and it being reckless, I agree. But as I've said before, being reckless, even stupidity, is not criminal.
If he is telling the truth, if he did this, is she finished?
No.
No?
No.
You can get over this?
Oh, well, first of all, did he? I don't believe he did. I'll go to Vegas with that. I'm very comfortable with that.
Okay, interesting. Hillary Clinton is out with a new attack ad against Donald Trump. She's using clips from Republicans to go after Trump. Watch this.
I am a unifier. We're going to be a unified party.
He is a con artist.
A phony.
Donald Trump is the know-nothing candidate.
Donald is a bully.
Bullying, the greed, the showing off.
I'm really rich.
The misogyny, the absurd third-grade theatrics.
Count to 10, Donald. Count to 10.
He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot.
A narcissist at a level I don't think this country's ever seen.
He would not be the commander-in-chief we need to keep our country safe.
This guy is so unfit to be commander-in-chief.
His foreign policies would make America and the world less safe.
I bring people together. Everybody loves me.
He needs therapy.
That was a pretty good ad, I gotta say.
It's a great ad.
It's a powerful ad, no
It's
question
a great
about
ad.
it.
Yeah.
By the way, Donald Trump said this morning that he would consider any of his opponents for vice presidential, the VP position, except Jeb Bush and Senator Lindsey Graham. So they're out.
Yeah.
And maybe the others are in, even though what they said.
Well, I think probably there were some phone calls that said, you know, hey, Ted, hey, Marco, hey, John, I got jobs for you if you can back me. I think they're all going to come forward and back him. And I don't think that we're going to see that from Bush and Graham.
But we are going to see a response from the Trump camp.
Oh, yes.
I mean, he's a fierce counterpuncher.
Look, whoever, regardless of one's opinion on Hillary Clinton and the Clinton camp and everybody aligning her with Bill Clinton, who, by the way, is not running. I have to keep reminding people she is. But this is the beginning of a lot of great ads, and this is her, I believe, poking. I think the campaign's poking because she said loose cannon how many times in that interview with Anderson Cooper? She wants to prove that phrase, and I think she's going to be successful at it. I think he's going to blow like a volcano.
Like a volcano. All right, we'll take that. Leslie Marshall, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.